This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Well, that is just as well. So, welcome everyone to High Playing Games. Simon here. Only a quick smidge before the Canadian Grand Prix, so very quick on the draw here. But because we was coming up to the 3 million mark, I was like, maybe we should be doing something. And for me, that is around, and I can't quite decide which way to go, but I think I'm going to go with build time for aerodynamics. I think. Yeah, because then by the time the Canadian Grand Prix come back, we'll have made some more dosh, and we'll have more money to do things with. Works for me. Done. Coming in on the 13th of July. So with that all being said, I kind of feel like we could boost up the aerodynamic team stuff, because the next upgrade that we're looking to do, hopefully if we get enough points, is with the aero team. So, whoopee-goo for me. Let's dive on. Advance and continue. I'll see you after practice at the Canadian Grand Prix. Now everyone, practice is over for Canada, and it was worthwhile seeing. Looks like we're going to have a soggy end to the race. So that could be interesting. Maybe it might actually rain enough for us to put on the hard, wet tyres by the time that we do stuff. As you can see on the performance upgrades of the cars, Alfa Romeo have made a massive step forward and are now the 5th best team from being down with us 2 races ago. So they've had a real step forward. Haas have also leapfrogged us as well. That happened last round, to be fair. So it's looking a bit grim in terms of the upgrades for us. Mainly because we had to redo another 500 points on the chassis upgrade. Went relatively well in the practice sessions for Canada. I'm not very good on the quali run, it seemed like. I was all over the shop. We got enough points, and I was just thinking, whilst we've got a reduced failure chance and a reduced build time, what did we want to put on? Did we want to reduce rag? Did we want to do front or rear downforce? And I'm thinking, to be honest, let's reduce drag. Or do we? Let's do rear downforce. Do you know why? Because it's got a huge... Look at the step improvement that gives us compared to the drag. I mean, we need to do them all at some point anyway, but that'll do for now. Big gains I'm happy with. So that sets that on its path. The other thing that happened was that after the first practice session, I was asked who should be my next rival, and it gave me Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Alex Albon, or Carlos Sainz. And I was like, none of these are vaguely near me. So I had to pick Carlos Sainz because it was the most achievable. This is going to be a rival I will lose horrifically to. So on to quali. Let's see how we get on. Only tears now. pretty car. Okay, in terms of actual setup, this is what I've gone for, just in case people are interested. 6.4 on the wings, usual on the transmission. My suspension. Brake pressure down because I'm fat-fingered. And those are tyre pressures, and I'm umming and ahhing as to whether they go down one more, but let's be bold.
Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power. Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Let's get out whilst the clouds are just grey and not wet. Not that I think that will happen in quali. And again, I'm tempted with this race to try a reverse strategy. Again. Because it's going to really depend on... Because that rain is now 2 bits rather than just the 1, it makes me think it will actually happen. And that it may happen earlier, and the last blob was like full rain. So if we can do mediums and make it to the point where it's wet, maybe, just maybe, we can make it to the crossover. But it would depend on where I qualify. And I'm very unsure as to where I will qualify because of how close the field is around Canada. Montreal is a circuit that brings everyone together. I still don't know where to brake properly for that chicane, although that felt good. I don't like the fact that they've taken the wall markers away. Isn't great. Ah, shit. That was as good as braking as any. .4 off. Session update.
So just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Vettel, Leclerc and Albon, and behind us are King, Latifi and Ricciardo. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:09.6.
Like, he doesn't want to overtake, but I'm clearly trying to let him through. Okay, well, that's put us ahead of Grosjean, ahead of Russell, ahead of what looked like King had already done a lap as well.
1 lap of fuel remaining.
Something's going on between 2 cars down at the hairpin. That's a Renault, and I think it was a Ferrari involved there as well. So that might bugger them up a bit. They were both on a lap as well, if that's true. For that Renault. Yeah, Ricciardo goes 5th. That blocked him. Hey Jordan. Enjoy your last couple of rides. Sounded a bit horror movie, didn't it? Poor guy's done nothing wrong. Come on. Okay. How are we looking? Ooh. Okay, 1.5 off of Vettel with his new lap ahead of Leclerc. Oh, Perez into the fourth ahead of Stroll. I expect the racing points to do well here. Ricciardo looking juicy too. To be fair, K-Megan Haas looking good. Giovinazzi I think will improve.
So far is a 1 minute 11.1.
That's more like it. Kimi splitting the racing points. Of course they are the fifth fastest car. Oh, King only just ahead of Latifi, who's only just got Russell ahead of him as well. So that's clearly looking juicy at the back of the grid. Carlos is fourth. We're never going to get him in an actual straight fight. That Alpha looking juicy. Hamilton goes second. Splits the Ferraris. What's Bottas up to? With his blue cap on. Second as well. That must be really close up at the front. Look at that. Less than a tenth covers the top four. Wha! Verstappen behind Albon, interestingly. And look, 3 different drivers, 3 different sectors, 3 different purples. Okay, let's get out again now. See if there is anything that we can do.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
I think I'm pleased with 16th, considering we should be 19th and 20th on the grid. And that Giovinazzi surely will improve because he's got the 5th fastest car. But again, it's Canada, small margins make for big grid drops. But that is by far the fastest lap that I have done around Canada in all my years of F1ing, so I think I'll do well if I can. I'll be surprised if I do better. Track to myself. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. That was beautiful.
We've only got
That
2
felt
laps
a bit
of fuel
spammy,
left.
but never mind. Oh, we've done the same out braking again. Which we kind of deserve. This looks like it could be good. Ah!
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Bugger. Session update.
Quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Vettel, Bottas, Hamilton, Leclerc and Albon. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Raikkonen, Stroll and Ricciardo. And we're in front of Ocon, Magnussen and Norris. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:9.6. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh, Seb. We could be P10, you know. If we got it absolutely perfect. I don't think I've ever had such a good first sector. Bungled up the final sector, and I'm still overshooting that hairpin. But I think that then helps me down the straight because you come at it from further back, so you've gained a bit more speed. So I think it's probably less destructive on the timesheet than what you initially think, that overbrake, because you're kind of Shanghai hairpinning it.
So far our fastest lap is a 1 minute 10.8.
2 tenths and I could be 8th. Oh, it'd be hilarious if I out-qualified Sainz. Poor Jordan. Charles Leclerc out there, see what he's up to on his out lap or hot lap, I wonder. Looks good on the first sector. They look so chunky, these cars, sometimes. Oh, no. Pits. Mr. Grosjean, yet to score in the 2020 season, in my game, and in real life actually at the time of this recording, which is just before FP1 for the first British Grand Prix. Date and time it properly there. I kind of feel like I want to go out for a third and final run again. It's got to be Grosjean's last season in F1, I think. He's had a good innings. We'll see how he goes.
We're 22nd in the speed trap, 205.8
Oh, wow.
miles per hour.
Mind you, we've done only one upgrade to the power unit, haven't we? So it's no surprise. It's just the 17th for Grosjean. That keeps him behind us. Leapfrogs him ahead of Antonio Giovinazzi. Gio, not J-O. It really annoys me when Crofty says that.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change. Standing by.
Let's get out there. Norris could displace us. And Ocon actually as well, to be honest. It's a bit needlessly close there, Esteban.
Seconds left in the session.
Oh, it's a bit close to Gasly. Nice, that still feels really good. That felt amazing. Ah! Nope. I don't think we're going to get it. Oh no, we are! Where'd that put us? Let's ain't. Nanny? Nanny. Christ.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Bottas, Vettel and Charles Leclerc.
Look at how
Well, that
close
wraps
it
up
is.
qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So Danny Rick there, the star there, up into fifth in that Renault, which it really does not belong to be. Stroll doing well in seventh, ahead of Sainz. Verstappen getting swallowed up in that Red Bull. Raikkonen gets in the top 10 for Alfa Romeo, ahead of Perez, Ocon, me. Norris improved but didn't quite eclipse us. So did Magnussen. Gasly did not improve. I wondered if we'd drag him along, but clearly not. Grosjean, Giovinazzi down in 18th. Not a good run for him. Kvyat. And then King did get ahead of Latifi, who outqualified Russell. So that puts us in quite an interesting position. Doesn't it really? What should I do for tyres for the start of the race. Oh, we're going to go up to level 9. Yes, just a smidge. That will do. We'll take a look at the projected strategies when we get onto the grid. Okay, wish me luck. 18 laps of confusion incoming.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history. Could be the cause of a safety car today. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon, Stroll, Sainz, Verstappen, and Kimi Raikkonen, Perez, Ocon, Smith, and Norris, Magnussen, Grosjean, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Daniel Kvyat. King, Latifi, Gasly, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Grid drop for Gasly. That'll be annoying because he was looking not too bad in that Alpha Tauri. I would rather they just put up loading screens if they're having to load something in. The black screen just makes me worry.
Okay, this is a good opportunity for us to improve on our results from last race. Let's make it happen.
I'm going to do it again. Because of the rain. If the rain is coming, we stay out longer. It's got to work one of these days, surely. Surely. Because I'm not sure that I would get points on merit. Wish me luck. Namaste. Namasko. Oh, we're the only bloody ones. Ooh. feel like Verstappen is alongside. No, he's not. He's behind. Great. Good start.
That's a decent start. Good
A little bit dodge on the whole grass poo, but I made sure that I didn't actually... Oh, he's going through, isn't he? Yep. Shit. Rewind! Otherwise this race will not be exciting in the least. Oof. What the fuck? Ocon! Ock off! What is it you've got against Verstappen? Okay, I'm sorry about the
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
rewinds. I try not to take the mick with them. But I think this could be a genuinely interesting race, which is why I don't want to be taken out by some stupid front wing damage from some clumsy AI hitting like the back of me. Maxi-Bon, come on dude, chill. I'm sure that would have been counted as a cut.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Again, that would probably be a cut. Smithy, stop doing it. You're not a lawnmower. You are not the new Manscaped that I keep seeing advertised everywhere on fucking YouTube. Oh, I was too busy laughing at my own joke. Sorry. Sorry. There we go, that's better. Who is that up ahead? Is it Ricardo just holding everyone
Expect
up?
to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Oh. Okay. I'm quite happy to be, like, dragged along with this group
We're
on
leading
these
our
tyres.
teammate by 7.0 seconds.
Ah!
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Sorry, Carlos. I feel like I should rewind that, but sod it. Okay.
Caution, caution.
Does that mean someone really high up is out? Bottas! Oh
The
man!
incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Drama?
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
I thought I was going to lose it then. Okay, they're coming in. Weather report.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Okay, Kvyat's the other one that's doing this.
Jordan is coming in for his stop.
Weather report.
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Come on, rain. Come on, rain.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
I don't think it's going to rain quick enough.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. Gap to teammate behind is 29.3 seconds.
No, this is too slippery. Let's box.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Oh, get lost, Jeff. Okay, I still think this isn't too bad in terms of actual performance versus pace and all of that kind of stoof.
Release, release.
There they all go through. Oh, Hamilton's really lost out there, hasn't he?
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Okay, that's absolutely... There we go, here comes the rain. Ocon. Oh shit.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Why didn't I get Durs? I was within a second. Okay, we will have you, Carlos.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
Oh no! Okay.
The forecast suggests this rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Come on.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh! Hoo, 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 hoo.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds.
Starting to feel like 9th is a very good finish.
Okay, the gap behind is 7.5 seconds.
We are boogered. What is it with me and soggy end to races?
This is your final lap of the race.
Right, so note to self, when there's 2
The gap to the car ahead is 5.7 seconds.
things going on, we've got to be really careful because Norris is closing in like a moose. When there's 2 bits of rain on the radar, it's still not enough. That might bugger Hamilton up. As Vettel wins.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
Let's just bring it on home. Ooh. I feel less upset about doing that replay now, instead of carrying on with a slightly damaged ring, because that didn't really affect us. We would have been 9th, I think, regardless. Maybe just a bit more scrappier in our 9th place. Pierre Gasly, after his 5th-place grid job, the elusive driver of the day there. I'm still pleased with that.
Magnificent Canadian Grand Prix, and they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
There's a tyre killer, this circuit. In the game, I don't remember it being too bad on tyres in real life, though. Apart from the year when the track was breaking up everywhere.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
So Ferrari 1-2. Don't think we'll see that this year anytime soon. Unless freak of nature. Ooh, that's going to bring us up to number 15. Unlock some gloves. Thanks.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Thank you, Crofty and Ant. To Ferrari 1-2, Albon on the podium with third, great result. Ricciardo a stunning fourth in that Renault, which has no right of being there. Stroll, best race for him so far with fifth, ahead of Verstappen and Hamilton. Hamilton must have got caught out with the early pit stop and getting caught up in traffic. Then the McLarens sandwiching the Minardi. Sainz and Norris. Smith, Raikkonen just outside the points for Alfa Romeo. I think they'll be a bit disappointed with that, considering they've now upgraded to be the fifth best car. Perez out of the points, not great for them. Both Haas's 13th and 14th actually going up the order, I think is a bit of a surprise. Giovinazzi went up a couple of places. Gasly went up more. King went up a couple. Nice. Kvyat did not go anywhere in the AlphaTauri. Russell beat home Ocon, who had to do that second stop after lodging his front wing off against me, sadly. With Latifi bringing up the rear. Only a couple of seconds off though, so much better pace from him. Bottas the sole retirement. That doesn't surprise me. It was a bit of a clunky one. Kvyat going medium hard. What a weird... I mean, great to see someone do something different. Bit of a weird strategy though. In terms of the standings, Hamilton loses ground to Verstappen. Only slightly though, but the big winner there, Leclerc, getting ahead of Bottas. And Vettel in fifth, kind of bringing himself a bit back into contention with that win. Albon now pulling himself away in sixth all on his own, with Ricciardo leading best of the rest out of Sainz, myself, Perez. Stroll, good points finish for him, moves up to 12th. I don't think there'll be any other changes further down, no. In the Constructors, Mercedes is big fool there, and Ferrari's 1-2, completely transforms the gap there. Red Bull in third, with McLaren just ahead of Renault. Racing point. Haas and Williams still yet to score though. Let's be asked about rubbing and racing from Discount Lee Mackenzie. Or will she not bother? Nope, there she is.
Really seem to enjoy that.
Did they?
Easy.
Before you now slate me.
Struggle to get through all that traffic today.
More grip. We'll play with the aero
We all
department with that.
underestimated you, didn't we?
Yes.
There's quite a buzz around this team at the moment. What are your thoughts on them? The weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you?
Having a great team always helps me out in adverse conditions. Team game, team game. Okay.
Appreciate your time.
I thought you was going to tell me about how horrific I was driving and that I hit a wall and damaged a wing and everything. That's the first time she's given me a break, I think. That's not so great. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Although I don't think I will. Nice. Level 7. Nearly level 7 for Jordan. A nice boost for us. And some juicy cash from both our sponsors, which is great. Bit of damage. Oh, damage for King. I didn't realise he'd had damage as well. Back up to 2 million. No, that helps us out with any driver contracts we may want. So, I think that'll be the end of this episode unless something dramatic happens on the end of the screen. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies, we kind of ran out of steam there at the end when the rain came. I'm not so great in changeable conditions. I'm too flat-fingered, is the best word. But that looks like a collection of great upgrades that will help us when we come to the French Grand Prix next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, share it around if you like, because YouTube doesn't like to share my videos too much. And I'll catch you next time. Big hugs. Bye.